What's going on, guys? This is your boy Found with another video. This is the continuation of my full coverage of the episode 43 Dark Knights that will be released literally today. This is the last video, and this will be basically the full recap that everything or almost everything that you must know about this episode. First of all, I want to invite you to follow the screen and check my previous videos to cover every single instance that we have, and also the open world, plus the new alley and other interesting things coming with this DLC, so you can have a better idea on what will go on this DLC. First of all, guys, I want to start immediately with the new trinkets and new stuff that we have available into the vendor at the end of all Lobo, just because I have already covered in a separate video all the styles that we have. So if I'm pressing E on my previous keyboard and talking with the Lobo, so using the function, we will navigate here and we will check basically the last tab. That will be exactly this one. So we have basically one orbital, two henchmen. I have literally no clue because the second one isn't listed, but probably I'm wrong. And then three other supply drop. Those are accessible just when you complete this feat. You must complete the Lex Strikes feat to purchase this item that I'm highlighting the feat exactly right now on the screen for you. And same is going for this one, guys, the Ackerman feat to purchase this item. This is just the Edgeman one, and three different supply drop, the Red Lantern, the Green Lantern, and the Yellow Lantern, accessible by completing the feat called Lightbringer. So this is pretty easy, guys. I'm highlighting on the overlay every single feat that you must finish in order to access to those additional items they are available into the vendor. Trinkets and enchantments aren't the only thing coming with this DLC, guys, but we have also a new artifact. Unfortunately, I was super busy in real life and I can't cover both of them to do an in-depth analysis about those two new artifacts. They are pretty awesome, by the way, but I will invite you to visit my dear friend Obsidian Chill YouTube videos, because he explained literally everything about those two artifacts, and I will link those guides on the description below of this video. Okay, guys, in this section of the video, I will cover the augments, both of them, the origin and the adaptive one. They are exclusively related to the episode that we are covering, and also the skill point addition to the last three on our UI. So if I'm pressing I on my keyboard and I'm moving exactly to the origin augments, I mean to the augments tab, starting with the adaptive one, they are called anti-crisis amplifier. So like every other single adaptive augments, those will be just active only when you're playing a kind of content related with the DLC. So for example, this one won't work on I don't know, on Flashpoint, for example. On Flashpoint, Raid, Open World, those stats will not be counted at all, but only related with the episode that you are playing. So in this case, Dark Knight. A couple of, well, not a couple of passive, a lot of passives, guys. So if we are scrolling on the bottom of the section of the adaptive augments, the maximum rank is 28. And I will touch the leveling up in just 1 second. So basically, the first passive is called statistical recalibration, 2% might and 1 weaponization rating, that will scale to the other one when if you have the passive unlocked. So it's a +2 and a +2. That means 4% in total and 2% weaponization rating. Same happen for the Luther Auto Tanner, plus one additional gear choice from the bosses in Dark Knight's on duty menu. So that means this one will unlock one additional gear choice, and this one another one, in a total of 2 additional gear choices from the bosses. The third one, it's anti-crisis augmentation. So this one, it's a huge buff. It's literally 3% might, power, and weaponization rating while in Dark Knight comp. So the first and the third are just a personal buff, and they are absolutely wonderful because why not? The fourth one, it's called Dark Knight Defense, reduce incoming damage from the following Dark Knight's ability by 20% in the Death Metal Washington DC. So we already know, and we have covered already, that on the open world we have additional open world bosses. They will spawn always on the spawning location that I've showed on the last video, and those are split by the kind of boss that will spawn. Devastation Stomp, Divine Destruction, Droning Sorrow, Mangler Missiles, Murdered Beam, and Speed Force Bomb. So depend on which kind of boss it will spawn. If we move down, guys, it's just a little bit tricky to read, just because, and this is a suggestion that I want to give to the developers, so to make this page scrollable with just the mouse wheel, or maybe with an active page, so I can select this one and I can move with the mouse and I can scroll on it, because showing the passive isn't that easy at all. So we have another passive that I am not able to read, guys, to be completely honest. Reduce damage from eruption by 25%, as you can see in Dark Knight New Apocalypse. So this is something related with the instance. Moving on, guys, the same increase resonance, Knight picks heavy metal resonance, Dark Knight content. This is something involved with dropping metal, Jesus Christ, pick an heavy metal resonance in Dark Knight. This is something related with the OP back, absolutely. So they have to make this one scrollable, absolutely. Then the other passive that we're gonna unlock, it's Devastating Spores, reducing incoming damage from Spore Cloud by 10% in Dark Knight Return to Earth 3. So that means, guys, this is specifically for when we are fighting Doomsday on the alert. This will be absolutely wonderful to have, to get just less damage. Equipping 2 augments with Devastating Spore enable you to absorb an extra Spore Cloud in Doom form when you are forced to switch your form to get rid of the cloud on the ground, like exactly we have seen. The next one, it will be a Knight of Tentacle, reducing incoming damage from the one who logs Dark Tentacle by 10% in the source wall. So, like we have seen on the footage, on the coverage of the raid, at one point that was the third boss fight. It's the one who laugh, that at one point he will spawn a tentacle, and I'm pretty sure that on the elite raid the tentacle will do a lot of damage, if not literally a one shot. So this one reduced the damage by 10%, that will scale with the second one with a total of 20% less damage. This is absolutely wonderful, guys, because getting less damage means more survivability means success into the run. Another thing, guys, that I have to highlight, new rank of the origin augment. It's rank 327. So you have just to add experience exactly like you did, like you always did. And also, guys, the most important thing is just the skill point variation. So as you can see on the screen, that's actually going on in as an overlay on the live server, we have basically less skill points, so we have to add more skill points. So that means when the episode will be released, you have to respec all of your armories to basically fill the most important voices on your skill point tree. And speaking exactly about the augments, guys, of course, we have to cover which kind of stuff we need. So we have the exobytes, the solid dead metal exobyte, the pristine, and also the flawless, like every other single episode. The green one grants you 50k of experience, the blue one 60k, and also 70k, the purple one as usual, right, guys? Well, not as usual, I don't remember how many experience the previous one gave you, but whatever, guys. So it's basically 50, 60, and 70 according to the rarity of the exobyte itself. To level up the augments, guys, as usual, of course, we have the green, blue, and purple catalyst as usual, just because those are droppable in every single content into the game, so you have a better chance of dropping the purple one on the large loot cache also into the raid. The blue and the green one, it's just they are just more common. So as usual, guys, use the 45 tab, just put inside and basically just level up as you can, and then you can use, of course, the catalyst to rank up your adaptive augments as usual. So in this case, I just leveled up this one. I didn't done before, but whatever, you got the point, right, guys? And so you will get all the experience that you can throw inside here. Okay, guys, another beautiful addition that this DLC will introduce today is just the fact that they have basically reskin the robot sidekick according to your power set. So what that means? That means that now every single power set, no matter which power set you're playing, you can choose the exobyte attuned robot sidekick. That's basically the same robot sidekick, but with the power set material applied to it. And of course, the animation, all the animations will change according to your power set to better match basically the theme of your power set. So, you always need to unlock the robot sidekick, guys, so you have always to use one skill point. So if I'm pressing K on my keyboard and I am showing you literally my iconic power, as you can see, there is nothing spent on the robot sidekick, but if I go to my loadouts, I can show you that there is no robot sidekick available at all on my powers, so powers that I can choose. So what that means is if I'm going back and unlocking the iconic powers, the robot sidekick, I am unlocking the original one. If I go back to my loadout, you will see that now we have two different kind of robot sidekick. So the first one, the robot sidekick, is just the legacy one, it's the original one, and the second one is called exobyte attuned robot sidekick. I want to show you exactly how it looks like, guys, just because I am rage with this tune, and it's looking exactly like that. So as you can see, it's applied basically the material up to him, and the animations will be all also different. So I can run immediately, guys, to the sparring target, so I can show you exactly how that looks like for the rage at the end of all. So you know exactly what you want to do, if you want to just keep the original one, or if you want to just use another one. If I'm able to reach the sparring target, sometimes I'm feeling so lost in this area, guys. So apologies. Okay, so the skin is literally this one, guys. So if I am activating him, so putting him in combat, you will see that he's gonna shield himself like always, and is basically throwing the rage blast, as you can see, as rage. Of course, so once again, the animation change according to your power set, guys. So As you can see, he's doing the simple attack and then the Rage Blast. So basically, the Rage Blast is basically simulating the rocket launcher, and the regular attack is basically simulating when the robot sidekick is gonna shoot. To be completely honest with you guys, I tested this so fast that the damage, so there is basically no difference in damage between the regular one and also the exo-Attuned one. So this is just pure aesthetics, just to make the robot sidekick matching your power set, because it's a well-used iconic power. So once again, guys, the animation will change according to your power set, so expect to see kind of animations that you already know from your power set, and I'm pretty sure that you will love this change. Okay guys, speaking about the generator mods and also how many skill point we will farm into this DLC, I'm gonna start first with the generator mods. They are literally here. We have, of course, the version 43, because it's the episode 43, starting with the 43.0, 43.1.2, .3, that's the purple one, and then the final one available to the vendor for 80 marks. So those are absolutely easy to drop, guys, absolutely, but the most rare one will be just the purple one, and also the final stage will be to grab at the end of all 3 plan of those, just to have access to every single feat from the generator mods into the DLC. Speaking about the new feats, guys, and how many feats and how many skill point we can farm about this one, to be completely honest with you, I am just too lazy to count them all, guys, but I am pretty sure that it will be more than 12 skill point, that for sure. I can't be precise just because, once again, I'm recording this video on the last day when the DLC is gonna be released, so I don't wanna waste any time and going forward directly to publish the video to give you the most amount of information that I can. Keep in mind, guys, that this is not the tab of the only feats, but as usual, they are split on the style tab as team and iconic when you collect, for example, the purple gear on that you can drop. That's literally 1 or 2 tires behind the regular vendor gear, and also additional stuff that you can get the feat. So keep in mind, guys, that this tab is not the only one where we have all the feats, but on styles as well. Keep it in mind because it's really important. Okay, guys, it's finally time to talk about stats and maximum combat rating that we can get into the game, available with the best equipment that we can get. I am using the combat rating calculator from the Odyssey League. That was an old league, like I'm always doing when I'm covering one DLC. And as you can see from the overlay that's actually going on into your screen, it's split in basically 3 different kind of gear, like we noticed on the previous videos. The event gear, it's level 310. The regular gear, it's 325 level. The elite gear, it's level 327 with the addition of the OP back. That's level 352. So what I did here, I just filled every single. I've set all the gear to level 325, just because this is just the regular gear. I'm touching in just 1 second. So I have put every single stuff as 327, simulating basically that we will reach the end game with the entire elite gear. And everything is at 327 except for the weapon, the 2 rings, the mask, and also the belt. That's literally 325 because we don't have an elite version of those in this DLC. The only thing that I'm not including, it's just the OP end. The OP end will be so useful just as a support role, but as a DPS it's much better to wear the new elite ends, and the only things worth to keep are just the OP neck and the new OP back. The OP neck coming basically from the previous episode, and then the new OP back. So according on those stats, the maximum combat rating available into the game will be 378.39, so it will be 378, and I am pretty sure that they will release additional piece of gear during the time, guys, and I'm pretty sure that the maximum combat rating that we can reach will be 380. This is something that I want to say, guys, that in my opinion that doesn't make any sense, because if you notice that recently on the daily login reward they added some purple piece of gear. They are way better than the elite gear itself. So I was talking about this one on my live stream, that in my opinion that makes literally no sense, because an elite gear, in my opinion, must be just the strongest gear available into the game that reward the player to put efforts and spend a bunch of time to farm their renown and also playing the most challenging instances. But this is just my own reflection, guys. Let me know what you think on the comment section below. So 378 will be the maximum combat rating available into the game, but if we can change some stats here, so 325 leaving the OP neck, 352 as the OP back, those are the only thing that we don't want to change, absolutely. And scaling this one down, 325, 325, 325, everything as 325, you will notice that the maximum amount of combat rating available into the game as the regular gear plus the previous OP items and the OP back will be 376.92. That will be 377. So this is exactly what you can get about the DLC. Speaking about the OP back, guys, so once again I am rolling some overlay just to show you exactly how many stats we have into the OP back. That makes a huge difference, especially because it's a kind of back that you will use as both roles, DPS role and also on the second role, depend which power set you are, in case you are Troller, tank, healer, it doesn't matter. So I'm rolling some overlay, guys, so I can show you exactly the stats and also every single step that you have to do in order to reach each single level of the OP back. Okay, guys, I guess I've covered literally everything except for the OP back. So once again, guys, I wanna apologize, but for me it was literally impossible to find the proper time to farm the open world bounties, because on the test server it's something that you must do. So basically spamming the open world bounties, resetting like a maniac over and over and over and over, and get all the catalyst, all the stuff that you need in order to do a breakout of the new OP item. Once again, this is a kind of things that makes no sense, because a test server is supposed to be a test server, especially for content creators, that they wanna highlight every single new stuff without losing their own life to basically farm the kind of stuff that they have to highlight just to show to their own audience the kind of stuff that we have into the game, the new one. So that makes literally no sense, and this is actually something that I want to suggest to the developers. At the end of all, make the OP items available for every single player that want to test the new episode. So it will be way easier to basically highlight everything. Just because we are creating contents, and as a content we want to have a smooth experience, so our edits on our editor will be much faster and the content creation can be smoother. But this is just my personal thoughts. Let me know what you think on the comment, by the way. So with this one, guys, it's basically the end of my full coverage of this episode, like I'm always doing, just because I love my community and I love to do this kind of videos. Well, actually, I love every single to make every single content about this Universe Online, just because I love this game and also I love my community, and especially the closest people, they are spending a bunch of time into my live stream. Anyway, guys, I guess that this video is already an hour long, so I don't want to be flamed, but let me know what you think on the comment section below. Feel free to correct me just in case if I said something wrong, or maybe let me know your thoughts, and basically that's it. Guys, before saying thanks to watch this video, I want to wish you a wonderful update for this DLC. I'm pretty sure that you will have fun like me, because I will for sure, playing the new content with my new US League. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to spend hours and hours and hours with my community on my live stream. Don't forget, speaking about the stream, don't forget that I'm streaming every single day, guys, from Monday to Friday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central European Time on Twitch. The link is down in the description below. If you want to be a part of a really nice DC Universe Online community, you are more than welcome, and you are also officially invited. Happy update, happy episode 43, guys. Stay strong, stay safe, and also stay tuned for more video coming into this channel. Once again, thank you so much, guys, and of course, like every other single time, we will see in the next one.